Hello everyone, welcome back to Sterlingshire Festival Grounds. Finally got our mower back. The golf course is looking stellar. We decided to cut the rough on this side because it was getting so thick. You can kind of see this there. You can kind of see this there. You can kind of see it over here. Excuse my horrible grammar. You can kind of see it over here. It's getting really thick, and we're trying to protect the trees that we planted. A lot of them are going dormant because we cut the taproot just a little bit too shallow. But there are some yet that are green and nice. But since we got the lawnmower back, tee boxes and greens and fairways are all come along really nice. Maddie's on the lawnmower. And our new project is getting ready for our new set of plants. So you can see I built this thing over here. This is our Grape Trellis. Went to the garden center and I found some grape plants on clearance, and we're gonna try them out. They are for our zone. We are in zone 4B, and they're rated, the grapes are rated for a zone straight up 4A, 4B, anywhere in 4. So hopefully this grape trellis will work out nice. We ended up using eye bolts on the top with connectors. I don't know if you can see this, but I way overbuilt that. It's good for 880 pounds. I could probably swing from this thing if it weren't for the little 2x4s holding it on. But that's plenty enough to hold grapes. And we actually went to Fleet Farm to get the chain, and they ran out of the straight steel, so they gave us the yellow at the same price. But it's still steel, it's just got a yellow coating on it. But that's good. It gives us kind of an indication of how tall our plants are getting and how well they're doing. We just put all this stuff in, and I just finished putting the chain on right now. We have the topsoil and manure ready. We'll dig a couple holes and put those in. And another development here, Maddie and I decided that we were going to cut a trail to kind of get back here without having to go in the front. It's pretty gnarly right now, but after the grass grows back in, this will be quite nice. It goes through all these trees here that provide really nice canopy and shade once you get back far enough. The only downside with these trees is that they have thorns all over the place. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but you can see those thorns. Like, look at that. That thorn is gnarly. If that ever got into you right there, look at that. Yikes. And it's not just on the branches, sometimes the trunk has it. The bigger the tree, the more gnarly the thorns. You see that one? And that's, here, if I can do this without hurting myself, that's as wide as my hand is. My hand's probably about 4 or 5 inches wide. But these are the kind of trees we have. They provide nice shade, but they have a lot of poking thorns on them. Especially the younger ones. You can see all those. They're a lot sharper when they're younger. That's a sharp needle. But since you're not touching the trees when you go through here, it's actually quite a nice little trail that goes behind and keeps you in the shade and keeps you cool as you go out there. And let's head off this way. I'm going to show you guys the grape plants that we ended up getting. They are Edelweiss white grapes. They're supposed to be a little bit of a challenge to grow, but they're the same sort of grapes that are used in making ice wine. But the grape trellis is just over there. We have our little trail that leads through, and we bought our 2 grape plants, so we'll have to get those planted and growing as soon as possible. The other thing we bought some raspberry bushes, and these are native to where we live here, so they should grow like weeds, or at least that's what the lady at the garden center said. But I have 2 different varieties. The 2 in the back are one kind, and the 2 in the front are another kind. Last few things here. We moved our shade thing. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but we ended up buying a nice shade. Actually, my grandma and grandpa got it for us for our wedding. But we have random plants that are sitting in the sand in between my fireplace, fire pit bricks, and the edge of the grass here. And all the ones on the edge here are sunflower, and we have like 2 or 3 things of corn growing here. I was gonna cut them, but why not leave them? I don't use the fire pit a whole lot anyway, just when I have company over. One last update for you guys, and then I'll let you go. On the garden here, things are going quite well. Beans are still doing great. You can kind of see in the background, I just weeded the onions the other day. Onions are coming along quite nice. You can see them. They look much better now. Our squashes are growing pretty well. But those onions, those are going to be tasty when they're done. Lots of romaine lettuce yet. I have to pick that and start eating it. A bunch more squash. We have 2 really big ones here. Those are about softball size already. You can see those down in the grass. And we have quite a few more that are coming in yet. Cucumbers, we have enough of those that we could add to our salad. I don't know if you guys can see that, but here, I'll zoom in. That right there is a cucumber. It's kind of hidden back there. There it is. But cucumbers are coming in. And the spinach is now overgrown because it's past its due. We got all the stuff out of that we could. Rhubarb's starting to come back. We have 2 tiny little leaves. They're making it though. I'm kind of impressed. I thought they would all just die off. Our big one that was over on the end isn't coming back. We kept watering it, but I feel like it's a failure. But that's okay. That's what happens when you plant plants sometimes. So, from the land, this is Isaac speaking, Maddie on the mower, and Anna going underneath the tiny house. We'll see you later, and thanks for watching. If you like what we do out here, please like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. Otherwise, have a great day. Peace out.